Hello everybody, this is Rubric here with you today to give you the overview and the first sight of our Lego city. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, so we're looking at an aerial shot of our Lego town. The table is constructed in 3 pieces made from 2x4s and 3/4 inch medium density fiberboard. Everything was glued and screwed with the exception of the legs that were made or constructed to allow for removal. So when or if we have to move, we can pack up our stuff more easily and take it with us. So we're working with extra large size base plates. That's the 48 by 48. And our town layout is a 4x9. So we got 4 wide by 9 long with a slight overrun here of the large base plates just to take up that extra bit that we had room for. The intent is to have the old style town square on this end and then a residential slash municipal area on the other end, and we've got the train tracks kind of going around the outside of the city and our cool looking custom road, which we'll talk more about in depth here in a bit. So we're looking at our town square here that's built in a U-shaped fashion to kind of surround our water feature in the middle of the town square. This is our non-custom but still very cool movie theater. This is a shot of our pet shop, which is made out of 3 pet shops to allow us to go 2 wide, and we use the 3rd one to add an additional floor to the living area above. And there's the pool hall and Al's place. So looking at the backside of the City Museum, my wife and I didn't particularly care for the way some of these modulars were designed. With the open rear end, it really allows for good playability with children and whatnot, but it just doesn't really suit the whole model city design. So you can see where I took the rear end of the City Museum and kind of added onto the back of it. And then that allows us to open that up. And there's our little exhibit. Now these are the 3 apartment buildings that came with the pet shop. A little bit of city municipalities working on the light system there. There's pizza delivery guy delivering some good eats. Now our train station was right here, but we just bought another train station, so we're kind of building both of those together, and hopefully we'll have that on the next update for you. Now to take a look at some of our city buildings. This is a 2012 helicopter rescue set that we just picked up. There's a patient that slipped on a banana and is being delivered to the emergency room. The paramedics pulling him out, and there's the doctor eagerly waiting to give him a shot of something. There's our patrolman getting ready to go out on patrol. there's the fire rescue guys heading to the fire truck. Now, all three of these city buildings, we plan on putting a back on them, kind of closing them off in the rear. I would like to design their closure or the back end of the buildings. I'd like to have them so that they can still open up, whether that's some type of swing door mechanism like we did on the museum, or maybe like a sliding door feature, not real sure. And as you can see, we don't have any roads down here. We just got the rest of the base plates yesterday, and roads are coming shortly. There's our train tracks with just a little bitty detail with the 1x4 tiles on there. We really think it's cool the way people have put all the detail into the train tracks with the rocks and the stones and the additional wooden boards. Just add that bit of flair to it. Looks really cool. Okay, so this is our mine, which this will be the plan. Everything starts with the plan, right? So this is planned to be a mountain of some sort. Maybe have the train go in one side and out the other, and then the train tracks over here should go up and maybe circle around the top. So the bottom one will go in a tunnel and out a tunnel, and the top one will go around the top of it and then come back down. But we'll see how that goes. So this is a shot of the other side of our apartments. This is a family getting ready to go out on vacation. You can see their RV is being loaded with a bicycle. Dad's handing his bike up to his son so he can strap it to the top of the RV. This was an RV set that we thought was pretty cool. We don't own an RV, but we've rented them before and it's been lots of fun. So what we did is we bought a second RV set, added a tandem axle to it, and made it a little bit longer. So last but definitely not least is our custom road. Instead of using the road base plates, my wife and I decided to make a custom road out of bricks and plates. So what we're looking at is an overpass that goes over the train tracks. The biggest problem that we're running into, we can start with the modified bricks, locking them into the base plates on one end, and then as we make our way down the side, the lugs and tops of the bricks start to not really line up. They're off by just a bit. So hopefully whenever we get the rest of the plates in, and we finish this up with a gray stripe, white stripe, gray stripe, and then put our modified bricks on the end, maybe just with it being finished, the process will be a little bit easier. But we've had just a few headaches. And these are our city workers painting lines. We got white paint, gray paint, and we're back to our town square. This is the end of our Lego City introduction. We thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave your comments below and check back with us for future updates.